everyone, welcome back to part 2 of my outdoor kitchen. Alright, well, I brought all this stuff out here last week, as you can see, and then it rained for 2 days. Yeah, that happened. I did get a cover for this, but it just came in today, so I'm going to show it to you before I go. And I also decided to put down rugs. I'm going to put down rugs with these stakes. The thing that you don't count on out here is the wind. Every time I try to set up anything outside, it's so windy. Like, you come out and everything's just blown over. And the last place I lived at the other park, you know, my things would be in everybody else's campsites. I mean, my bike and, you know, anything I set outside, the rugs, my trash can, everything. So I'm trying to do better at this time. I'm going to, like, for example, I'm going to tie my trash can off to the table. I'm going to zip tie my trash can to the table. I'm going to try to zip tie that little wagon with the paper plates in it to the table. I have everything else pretty tied up. You can see my bike right here. I have locks on it that hold it to that bar, and my motorcycle doesn't blow over, so that's good. You pretty much have to imagine what it's going to be like when the wind is 40 miles per hour, because that happens pretty frequently. And yeah, everything blows over. So I'm learning. I'm doing better. I did use screws to screw my purple Kwikset clam into the deck. So I just have wood screws screwing that down, and I tied it off to each one of the bars around it. And that has held up through several storms, which is awesome. The last place I camped, that thing blew all over the park. I mean, it would be, you know, 3 campsites down. It was terrible. And the people at the park were so nice. They were always coming and knocking on my door and saying, "We have your tent," you know. So embarrassing. But I just didn't know. It acts like an umbrella. The wind just picks it up and moves it. So anyway, I figured out how to get everything tied down. So I just have to tie everything down in the kitchen, set the rugs out, make it look pretty. I got a waterproof extension cord, so I can plug everything into an outdoor extension cord. And I got the cover that I'm going to put over it, you know, when we're having a storm. So I'll show you all this stuff. Okay, I'll show you all that stuff. This is just a picnic table cover. I got it at Amazon. I ordered it. It's just an 8-foot long picnic table cover. Of course, I have these lumps under it, so one of the sides doesn't close all the way, but that's fine. I'm actually thrilled with that because I know that it will keep the wind from blowing the, you know, the appliances. So I'm ready for the storms. I'm ready for the cooler weather. Today, it's about 80 out here instead of 100. I'm thrilled. So happy. So we'll be out here every day probably. Okay. All right. Thank you.